Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. What's good with it? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Welcome. Woo, let me slow down. Welcome to another session of Mac Minutes. Reporting live from the Dogon. Dogon. Each one teach one. Yeah, real quick. Basically, again, this is still a hot topic. People are still discussing it. People continue to muse over it and have very heated discussions. It's been very polarizing. What am I talking about? I am talking about the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. Basically, from my understanding, when I really dug deeper into it, the Supreme Court is just basically saying, like, we want to leave it up to the states to decide whether or not abortion should be legal. But yeah, Mac Minutes. This is the premise of this Mac Minutes. I want to say Roe versus Wade being overturned and what that means for your penis. So I'm talking to the guys. Biology, elementary biology. The man ejaculates. You got haploid cells that come together. They fuse together, become a diploid. And what do they create? They create a zygote. Yeah, I believe zygote, which is basically, eggs being fertilized. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm willing to be corrected. But yeah, that's the biological process. Gestation, 9 months. A baby's born. Yeah, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is it starts with the man. The man plants the seed. One thing I can say about Roe versus Wade being overturned, I've heard more conversations in the barbershop, while at work, where guys are trying to be a little bit more selective about who they have unprotected sex with. And to that, all I can say is that bad. I think guys know now you have to be more careful. You can't just have loose, random sex. I mean, you can, but the default, which is abortion, a lot of states aren't rocking with that. So you will be stuck. And when you have a child by a woman, that's for life. Y'all will always be connected through your child. Yeah, and what they say, who you impregnate, it can impact you spiritually, financially, emotionally. I think as guys, unfortunately, I think we have been socialized from boyhood to define our masculinity through our penises, waist down, our ability to sexually please a woman, how many women we can get, and even in some cases, how many babies can you have? I think it's bogus, but I know some guys in the East Coast, they used to have a game called Crown and Jewels, and they would see how many women they can impregnate out of wedlock, which I think is insane. But these guys will play that game, Crown and Jewels. But what am I getting at? Ultimately, I'm gonna have a one night stand. I'm gonna just shoot up the club. That culture needs to die. You have a lot of babies being brought into some real jacked up situations with parents that really, what they say, friends with benefits become enemies with children, or just to sit. You bring kids into these like jacked up scenarios. There's no love between either parent. And it's a real unstable situation, and it's like it becomes like a self-perpetuating cycle. A lot of these kids don't see a loving household or don't see a healthy relationship with their two parents, and then they perpetuate it themselves in their own relationships. They mirror what they see, and I think a lot of times not even intentionally. I think the traumas, just seeing the back and forth, I think that affects children on a subconscious level. I think it can leave an indelible mark on their mind, how they process love, relationships, all that. Yeah, hence the mommy and daddy issues. Yay! But yeah, like I said, guys, you that whole, she got a big booty, she ain't got no face, but she look, you just can't act off of lust. You have to be responsible. You have to show self-control, discernment, discipline, with who you have sex with, especially unprotected. Yeah, so that whole thing about, I'm gonna she just a bust down. What happens when you get the bust down pregnant? And the bust down now, she can't get rid of it. I'm pro-choice. I feel like I get it, the whole her body, her choice, I get it. But I think we need to put more pressure, more onus on men to show more discretion, be more responsible about who you are sharing your body with. I think as men, again, I think we've been socialized to define our masculinity from the waist down. It's very unhealthy, very unhealthy. Because a lot of guys that I'm seeing, it's like everything is a sexual pursuit a lot of times. Not every guy, but a conspicuous amount of men. But yeah, I want to just say to the men, men, look me in my eyes. Be careful about who you're having. Be careful. Be mindful. Be cautious. Think about it before you have unprotected sex with a woman. Especially some random woman you just met at a club, or just a little fling or quickie or whatever. Like, men, we have to show more restraint and responsibility. I don't even want to put this on women. It starts with us. Think about who. I've seen I've seen men show more discipline and more focus and more scrutiny in formulating their fantasy football team roster than they do with the women that they impregnate. What do you want your legacy to be? Is that woman worth holding your legacy? Ask yourself that. But again, Roe versus Wade passed in 1973. I found out that it was built off a lie. The lady's name was, hold on, let me see. Her name was Norma McCorvey. She's also known as Jane Doe. She lied about being gang raped by black men and requested an abortion. An abortion she never actually got. And then I saw an interview where she just basically spilled the beans and said, her whole incident was it was politically charged, and she was paid to lie. So yeah, go Google it. It's a whole cluster. It's I've always said, I think there's white people are actually seeing a birth dearth. Their birth rate and their neck rate are like neck and neck, and I've always said nothing as far as policy, nothing changes in this country until white people are negatively impacted somehow. That's how I feel. I can give a copious amount of examples where that has reigned, shown to be true. But men, again, like, you can't just be running up in the girl with the big booty that looks like Blanca. You gotta be selective. You gotta be careful. You gotta show more responsibility. I don't know why a lot of I don't know why more men aren't looking at it like that. Now, like, I have to show respect for my own body. I have to be careful. I have to actually put thought into who I impregnate, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I can remember, I guess, I hope this brings about a paradigm shift in a lot of men, where again, men start looking in the mirror and thinking, okay, how much love do I have for myself? How much respect do I have for myself? How much love and respect do I have for my body? I know sex is really a cheap thing. You find it on your phone in seconds. Sex is always thrown in our faces. We live in a hypersexual society. Sex. It's everywhere. Sex is cheap. It's readily accessible. The spiritual dynamics of sex, the consequences, the responsibilities that come with it are like a footnote in this generation. Sometimes, a lot of times, not even considered. But yeah, there are consequences. And I just, any young man that's watching this, under 21 and up, like, yo, we gotta be smart about our bodies. We have to be smart about who we share our bodies with. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Mac minutes. Each one teach one. Men, let's step up to the plate. Let's not even put these women in the situations where they have to get an abortion. How about that? There's so many things that lead up to the bedroom while you're in the bedroom where you can really circumvent even having an abortion. And I want to talk about, I'm mainly talking about contraceptives. Or even abstinence. I know that's that's an insane concept to a lot of people, but even abstinence, actually getting to know the person. I don't know. People, the fall of any nation has always been centered. The impetus behind the fall of any great nation has always started from sexual deviancy. People that just show no sexual restraint, no sexual discipline. And I understand, we have this whole culture, and a lot of women feel as though, this is my body, and I can use my sexuality to get what I want. And I get it, because for a lot of times women their sexuality was literally, stifled. They weren't allowed to express themselves. They were always, it was negatively frowned upon. But but I'm just saying, have self-respect. Have self-respect and know there are consequences. Yeah, maybe I sound like a prude. I don't care. I've just seen so many people negatively impacted by being sexually irresponsible. I've dodged a bullet, couple of bullets. Lord, thank you for your grace. Yeah, call me pull out shawty too. Nah, let me stop. But I'm just hoping again that men, we can hold each other accountable, and let each other know, like, yo, we gotta move smart. Let's not even put women in positions where they would have to get an abortion or consider it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just me. Yeah. Signing out from the Dogon, it's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Stop shooting up the club, man. Think.